look now at how the Pirates line up on D behind him. Dexter Fowler makes his way just about set for baseball this evening. Underway as the first pitch is taken for strike one as we get started right on time at 7:05 p.m.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Here it comes. In the air to right center. Catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out.
And this figures to be a very nerve-wracking game. I mean, both of these teams have played hard for 162 games, and now everything rides on just one game. One error, one wild pitch, one double play could be the difference between moving on and going home.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Kyle Schreiber is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Here's the 1-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here comes the 1-2. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here's another 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. One out, nobody on. 2-2. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. There to take it in is McCutchen now for route number 2. Chris Bryant will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. And the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
And so would the guy on the mound.
The next pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. First inning as we're just underway from Pittsburgh. 1-1 on the way. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Here comes a 1-2. And that's lifted in the air out toward left. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here as this is a beauty to end the inning. Coverage of the wild card game rolls on after this. Starting lineup for the host Pirates is there on your screen. They'll match up against a guy trying to put it all together, the right-hander Jake Arrieta. And there's a look at the defensive alignment for the Cubs here. Gregory Polanco will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody going to touch him.
The 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one can get there. They'll try it again. Now the 1-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
And this is why, as a hitter, working the count in your favor is so important. I mean, here, this is probably a ball, but you can't risk taking this pitch on 1-2 and hope that you get the benefit of the umpire's call. You pretty much have to swing at it, even though you probably wouldn't have been able to do much.
Josh Harrison stands in, as he'll put indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Figure we'll probably hear tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now, how important is a good
plate too far outside? And it's just an easy take.
And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
All right, now you just see. So, as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
2-2 pitch is lofted in the air out to right field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Well, I think this is a slider down in the zone, running away. And that's a very difficult pitch to drive with any authority unless you're a guy like Matt Kemp. And this becomes a harmless fly out to right field.
Andrew McCutcheon will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. Here's the first offering. This is past the mound and into center field for a base hit.
First base runner of the ball game now for either team comes with 2 outs here in the home first. Now, with the cleanup guy due next, things all of a sudden could get a bit interesting.
Starling Marte will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. First pitch coming. High in the air and deep down the left field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. One left for Pittsburgh. We've played an inning. No score. Anthony Rizzo leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike one.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Ready now on 1-1. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. The right-hander deals on 1-2. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Tommy La Stella will get his first opportunity now. First pitch on the way. First pitch swinging as this will be a chance for Walker at second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Well, that's just good pitching right there. Really ties him up with that fastball in on the hands. And he hits just a simple ground ball there for the easy out.
Starlin Castro will stand in here, looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. Now here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
The fastball looks awfully sharp here early on. Sound sharp, too.
No score here as we play inning number 2. 1 strike now from Cole. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
The pitch. Fouled straight back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's another 0-2. 0-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air to right field. Polanco is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Francisco Cervelli will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second. First offering on the way. Too low, 1-0. On the way. This is hit on the ground, but foul. So 1-1. Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single.
Boy, you talk about a ball having eyes.
First off, he's fortunate to get this one by the pitcher. It's not hit especially hard, but you'll see it get past second base where neither middle infielder can track it down. And it'll make its way into center field.
Neil Walker steps in now. First pitch coming. We'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Walker waits on the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Throw over to first. Don't want to forget about it. Nobody out, runner on first. 1-1 pitch on the way. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Here's Castro for one. On to first, and it's in time to get Walker as well. It's a double play.
Boy, that's the great thing about having a good sinker, and it seems like a lot of times, even when guys do get a hit off of you, the next guy's going to come up and ground into a double play anyway. We've seen it before, and that's exactly what happens here.
In now is Pedro Alvarez. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker, it's strike one.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Here's the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Now 0-2 here. This is where you need to expand the zone. If it's close, you got to let it fly.
And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. Now here it comes. Got him. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. We'll move to the third with no score. Miguel Montero will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
First pitch to him. And the third inning begins with a changeup that misses. It's a ball and no strikes.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Here comes the 1-0. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Montero waits. Now the pitch. And this will be fouled away. Now the 1-2 home to Montero. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Yeah, he essentially tripled up there. That means he threw the same pitch 1, 2, 3 times in a row. You don't see that very often, but it's going to work out for him as he gets the strikeout.
In now, Addison Russell, as he swings and pops this one foul off to the right, out of play. Now the pitch. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Pitch on the way. Foul back. The next 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, he's had a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on, so it's a great idea to go ahead and bounce one there on 0-2.
Here it comes. And that's taken outside for a ball, so he's worked it back to 2-2 now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Here he comes on 2-2. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second, taken by Walker. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Jake Arrieta will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Now here's the first pitch. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. And McCutcheon will put this one away, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Number 27 makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. And here's the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Come on, Pirates.
The 1-0 home. Oh, and he squares this one nicely, and it's lined into center field for a leadoff single.
Yeah, an ideal setup here with the pitcher on deck. He comes through with a solid single to start things out. Now you give your pitcher a chance to bunt you over and make a productive out.
Garrett Cole will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Here's the first offering. And the pitcher is, in fact, bunting here as he puts this one down. Only play will be to first for Montero, and the sacrifice works.
And that's exactly what you want out of your pitcher. No long at bat, get in, get it down, and get out of there. And on one pitch, he's able to get the job done.
Here's Gregory Polanco. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1.
So important here to pick up the first run of the game from scoring position. That's true in any game, but especially in the wild card game. Everything here is just going to get magnified 10 times over. You've got to make these opportunities count.
1-0. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And this will be fouled away. So 1-2 with 1 away. A ball hit hard to the left side. And that's in there. Base hit. Josh Harrison will dig in with a couple of guys in scoring position and a chance to take the lead here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Big, slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1.
He may not get a better one the rest of the night.
Let's go, Jack.
He's ready now. The pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Fowler will make the play. Tagging is the runner from third.
That's all he's hoping to do right here. Just get that thing airborne and get that first run of the game home. He does his job, picks up the RBI.
Andrew McCutchen will dig in. He singled his first time around. Now the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
Yeah, it's so easy to get caught reaching on that pitch. We've seen a few of his teammates do it already. That's a great job to recognize slider and play off.
The 1-0. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The 1-1 now to McCutchen. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, with every pitch it misses, he just keeps digging himself a deeper and deeper hole.
Hey, now, let's go.
Ready with the 2-1. Out of play. 2-2 pitch on the way. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. DK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to pull right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway here.
3-2, here it is. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. Dive, but it's off his glove, and the run should soar. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. Starling Marte will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First pitch coming. A big roundhouse curveball in there for strike one. A runner on first with 2 away. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. He's ready. Now the pitch. Swing and a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 3 innings complete. It's the Pirates 2 and the Cubs nothing. Dexter Fowler will stand in to begin their half of the 4th with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
Yeah, still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
Here's the first offering. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
Well, it's looking like this might be their best chance to get that first base runner out there. And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Here comes a 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Full count pitch on its way. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Still no hits on the ledger, but at least they get themselves a base runner here. And that's a step in the right direction.
Kyle Schreiber will stand in now following the leadoff walk. And might we see a bunt attempt here in a 2-run ball game?
Every extra run helps. It's a possibility, but I think they'll probably let him take his chances swinging away.
Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. First pitch coming. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
I doubt he wanted to get in quite so tight with the hard stuff there. But, hey, this is a guy with good opposite field power, so you don't want to just give him free rein to lean out over the plate.
He waits. Now the pitch. Oh, and he drives one into deep right center. McCutcheon is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
I thought for a second that this might make a dent in both the hit and the run column, but he didn't quite get all of it. It's probably the best swing, though, they've had so far.
Chris Bryant will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
Double play, they'll say it, and you know.
First pitch on the way. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But a foul ball here, 0-1. One strike now from Cole. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. One there, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more of this wild card showdown after this. Francisco Cervelli will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. Now here's the first pitch. Here's a swing, and that is off the first base bag. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
And he'll be the first to tell you, this may be a ball he should have had. You can see he gets the glove down in time, but it was definitely a tough play. You can't give a guy an error on a ball like that.
Neil Walker will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Now the first pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. 2 runs, 6 hits. And no errors so far for the Pirates. From the stretch. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Yeah, you got to be careful there after that leadoff single. You don't want to hit a guy here and really let him get something started.
Here's the 1-2. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Pedro Alvarez will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. First pitch coming. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
He's set, now the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. With just hard, late movement working down and in.
Comes set, now the pitch. Grounded, foul. The 0-2 once more. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. So the runner stays at first here with 2 away, and that brings us to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Number 27 will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. First offering on the way. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Two out with the man at first. Comes set, now the pitch. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Pirates leave 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Anthony Rizzo will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront. And this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
Now here's the first pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th.
Man, and not only has he not allowed a hit to this point, but he's also faced the minimum so far. You can't do much better than that.
Tommy LaStella will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And here's the first pitch. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball one. The 1-0. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. One, two. And a bouncing ball, foul. And with the big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. Try again, 1-2. And you can put those no-hit thoughts away as this is into right field for their first hit of the ball game.
These guys, they've been out-hit by 5, but it's still only a 2-0 game. So despite the lack of offense, they're still very much in this ball game.
Starlin Castro will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
As a look, now the pitch. This ball's grounded foul. He's ready, now the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike three, the throw, and he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working. Home half of the 5th coming up. Pittsburgh leads this one 2-0. Garrett Cole will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Catcher, Garrett.
Now, time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. And he'll step off and try and reset. First pitch to him. Line hard to center field. Fowler is right there, one down.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there. And I'll tell you, these two guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
Gregory Polanco will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Now here's the pitch. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ooh, you might have felt the squeeze on that one. That might just change the whole complexion of the at-bat.
Here comes the 1-1. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 1-2. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out in show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. Looked to me like that was the right call.
Josh Harrison stands in. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Now the 1-0. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Right field. Schreiber is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They're up 2-0. Miguel Montero will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Now the first pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Montero waits. Now the pitch. Chopper, foul. Now the pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Addison Russell will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Ball 2. .2-0 on the way. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
And if he's had any postseason jitters, he hasn't shown them to me.
No, he's been outstanding so far.
2-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The 2-2 coming. Now a swing and a fly ball here headed out towards McCutchen in center. And he's got it for out number 2.
Well, this is one of those situations where his guys got him the lead early on, and he's been in complete control ever since. I mean, he's barely been threatened out there.
Here's the first offering. Jake Arrieta is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
You got to be careful leaving those hands out there unprotected. It's easy to break something if you get hit on a fastball like that.
1-0 pitch now. Oh, and now look at this. The pitcher gives one a ride to deep left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
A rare mistake pitch there. That's just their second hit of the ball game, but this will go for a double.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Here's a 1-0. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 home. This is a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Coverage of the wild card game rolls on after this. Andrew McCutchen will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. First pitch coming. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. Nothing in 1.
And maybe that's off the black just a little bit, but when you're around the plate as much as he's been, you're going to find that you're going to get a few calls like that.
The pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. The 1-1 now to McCutchen. A Late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here comes a 1-2. This ball will be chopped foul. Now another 1-2. Now a swing and a miss, and McCutchen is set down for out number 1.
Well, he is definitely doing his part out there. You see his line so far. He's keeping his guys in the ball game. He's just not getting any help offensively.
Starling Marte will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. First pitch on the way. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
And the pitch. And he gets under this one and, in fact, breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
And for a first baseman, if the most direct route is to just tag the guy, that's what you do. There's no sense in trying to throw it to your pitcher or your second baseman covering, especially if you don't have to.
Francisco Cervelli will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. Now here's the first pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the second inning.
And now a pitch on the way. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates, as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back here in Pittsburgh, it's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one. But before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Kyle Schreiber will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and very even game through 6 innings.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Now the first pitch. And that's taken for strike 1.
He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. Now another 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
If you're a fan of pitching, this has been the game for you. I mean, these 2 guys have both been exceptional so far. Just 2 runs allowed between both of them. And of course, makes the broadcasters awfully happy because this game has flown by.
Stepping in now, Chris Bryant, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Here's the 1-0. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1.
Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Now the 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Now the 1-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the frame with back-to-back strikeouts here. 3 in a row going back to the last inning, and there are 2 away.
That's now 3 straight strikeouts going back to last inning. Whatever he's throwing, it's working up there.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. First pitch coming. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Now a ball lined towards center field. And that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo.
And they're able to keep the inning alive as you check out the numbers on his performance so far. That's just the 3rd hit he's allowed to this point. He's been pretty much in control the whole way.
Tommy LaStella will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
First pitch coming. Taken the other way toward left center and fairly deep. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out number 3. Cubs strand 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Neil Walker will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Second baseman, Neil Walker.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now here's the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Here's the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground at first. To the bag with it himself is Rizzo for the out.
Boy, you talk about a guy getting himself in the groove. How about 10 in a row? He's retired now. Just making it look easy.
And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. Pedro Alvarez will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. And here's the first pitch. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Now here's the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. The right-hander deals on 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the 2-2 offering. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
So many times pitchers will get ahead and they'll start to mess around, and the next thing you know, it's a full count like it is here.
The 3-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his third strikeout of the ball game.
Ouch. That's a rough night at the ballpark here. Third strikeout. One thing you can't do, though, you can't go into that dugout hanging your head. You got to think, hey, it's over. I'll get another shot to redeem myself. Whether that's tonight or sometime in the future, that's the attitude you have to have.
Into the box now, number 27, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. Now the 1-0 pitch. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
Oh, another good pitch there. I'm not sure he's thrown a bad slider tonight. Every one of them has had a ton of movement.
Here's the 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Pirates, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Starlin Castro will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
and he'll step off. First offering on the way. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Well, the guy you see right there has been terrific. But will they let him work these final 2 innings?
Well, I think the pitch count is in his favor. Everybody pays a lot of attention to that. So barring a huge spike right here in the 8th, I don't see any reason why he can't get these final 6 outs.
Come on now, let's get a K right here.
1 strike now from Cole. This is foul right side. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss as Castor was retired here for the first out.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. Shutout intact as you can get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they've just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th, and stepping in now is the catcher, Miguel Montero. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
And on the mound here, you got to make sure you pitch to the shift. You don't want to make it easier for a guy to go the other way on you.
Montero waits. Now the pitch. And that misses. 1-1. One on the way. Slice down the left side, but foul. One, 2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
And I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Ready with another 2-2. Struck him out as his woes continue as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Well, it's been a game of starting pitching so far as on cue we give you a look at our starter comparison for these 2 guys in our 2-0 ball game. Addison Russell will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight. Now the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Now here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. And that misses. 2-1. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
Here it comes. 2-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here now the 2-2. And he's got himself another one. He picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more of this wild card showdown after this. There's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Pedro Strop is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Number 46, Pedro Strop. Now playing shortstop and batting in the ninth.
Garrett Cole will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
Michael Morse is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the eighth as they look for some insurance. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
Good eye.
1-0 on the way. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
And this is all about handling a guy like this with kid gloves. You know, walk him if you have to, but don't let him be the one to beat you.
Now the 2-0 home. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. A 2-1 offering. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first down. Very brisk pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. Gregory Polanco will dig in. Took a cold third strike his last time. Here's the first pitch to him. And now he drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. On the barehanded attempt, gets by him here, and that ought to go as a bunt single.
Let's check this out. A bite on the baseball. Watching it all the way under the barrel of the bat. That's as good a form as you're going to see.
Sacrifice to this point. Here's the first offering. That tails back over, strike one. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. He's set, now the pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Runners on first with one down. He's ready now, the pitch. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Here comes the 2-1. Oh, lots of real estate on the right side of the infield here as he steers this one into right, a base hit.
Well, he got that first out easy enough when he came on, but now it's back-to-back hits here with one away. So he's going to have to bear down now and make sure that this thing doesn't get any worse.
Andrew McCutcheon will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. First pitch coming. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
And this one could have been big trouble here, but this carries out there just far enough to find the outfielder's glove. And that means that both runners, neither of whom were running on contact, are forced to head back to where they started.
Starling Marte will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance of redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
First pitch to him. In there, no balls and a strike. Now the pitch. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Ready now on 1-1. Right back to the outside part of the plate, but that misses as well. It's 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. The 2-2. Full count, 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat. You cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game. Could be fatal.
Here's the full count offering. Now a swing and a ball pulled down the line to third. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucko rally as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple, but they're on top 2-0. Mark Melanson is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Javier Baez will come forward now trying to stave off elimination as he'll get the first crack at things here in their half of the ninth.
It's so hard to believe that everything they've worked for all season long comes down now to these final 3 outs.
Sean Rodriguez is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Yeah, and that's not always an easy play for a pitcher, especially when he has to barehand the ball. But luckily, he's got plenty of time out there, so he's able to set himself and then make a good, strong throw.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. The 0-1. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. There to take it in is McCutchen now for route number 2.
Yeah, it looked like this might be much more off the bat, but this ballpark has really played large tonight. And you know, we've seen a few balls right now really get knocked down out there.
Kyle Schreiber will stand in, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0. Here's the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. This should do it. Walker is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Well, I really think that having home field advantage here made a huge difference. And these guys are going to wind up surviving this one-game wild card playoff. So now it's down to the division series, where they're going to come into that game with just a little bit of momentum.
One final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the ninth, but still, 8 strong innings for him. And he was hitting his spots all game long.
So for Eric Harris and Steve Lyons and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. We're just getting started, folks. You've been watching the National League wildcard game on MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight for the victorious Pirates. 2 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 5 non-hits. For the Cubs, no runs, 3 hits. No errors. They left 4 non-hits. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 24 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at PNC Park, 38,365. The Pirates thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely.